Hi, it's Michael with you for the Week 5 recap of the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns from this past Sunday afternoon. The notes are from the NFL app and the television broadcast. Cleveland saw the ball first after Donovan Peoples-Jones returned the opening kickoff to the Browns 25. Running back Kareem Hunt ran the ball for 4, and though he lost the ball, was ruled down, and the Colts lost their appeal in hopes of overturning the call. Quarterback Baker Mayfield found Austin Hooper for a first down for 8. With the ball positioned at the 37, it was time for a deep ball in the direction of Jarvis Landry, which was retrieved for a gain of 32. Though the wide receiver was hurt on the play, he was able to continue. 2 more totes of the rock by Hunt meant another third down, which would be converted by Hooper for 17 down to the 8. With limited space to work with, the offense could not punch it in, forcing Cody Parkey to come onto the field for a 24-yard attempt, which split the uprights. Though not 7 points, they gave the defense a chance to play with a lead for the first series after the offense used just over 4.5 minutes off of the clock. Isaiah Rodgers brought the ball back out from his own 1 to the Indianapolis 28, which ushered in veteran quarterback Phillip Rivers, who threw passes of 7 and 13 to T.Y. Hilton and Jonathan Taylor, respectively. After Taylor took back-to-back handoffs, it was 3rd and 6 from the Cleveland 48-yard line. Marcus Johnson was on the receiving end of a 36-yard pass play. Though Myles Garrett sacked Rivers on the next play to put them behind in the down and distance, he would connect with Hilton on 3rd and 13. Taylor finished the drive on the next play with a 3-yard run. Rodrigo Blankenship tacked on the extra point, which made it 7-3. Cleveland started shy of their own 20 after the kickoff return by Peoples-Jones. Hunt ran for 6, then Baker threw to Jarvis, which netted 18. After 2 incompletions, it was 3rd down. Austin Hooper went across the middle to move the chains. Wyatt Tiller did get hurt on the play, but his return was listed as probable. After Kareem could not find much on the next play, Mayfield targeted Landry, which totaled 30 yards. From the 14, the Browns needed a 7-yard catch from Odell Beckham and another 3 on 4th and 2 to keep the possession alive, which closed out the first quarter. Soon after, it would become 3rd and goal at the 2. And Mayfield threw to Hunt this time, giving the home team the lead. So the touchdown made the score 10-7, and Indianapolis began their next series at the 25 after Cody Parkey kicked the ball out of the end zone. Terrence Mitchell was called for defensive holding. Then on 1st and 10 from the 30, Phillip went to Zach Pascal for 14 yards. Ashton Dulin received his lone catch for 34 2 plays later. Olivier Vernon was in coverage on 3rd down as Rivers was incomplete to Taylor, and Cleveland held the Colts to a 32-yard field goal. Mayfield connected with Beckham on 2nd and 10 to create 3rd and a yard. Hunt took the pitch to accumulate the necessary yardage plus 2 at the Browns' 37. The next play turned out to be important for 2 reasons. One is Beckham created another big play for 26, but more importantly, Indianapolis challenged the play, so after being unsuccessful last time, it meant that they would be out of challenges for the rest of the game automatically. They would have had to have won both of them to earn a 3rd. The Colts lost this one like they did after the first play was run from scrimmage, so they were done with timeouts too in the first 30 minutes. After an incompletion, it was 2nd down from the Colts' 37. Rashard Higgins was very much involved in this possession as he caught a 6-yard pass and would be targeted 3 plays later. But before that play, Mayfield scrambled for 16 on 3rd and 4. Kareem was stopped for no gain at the 15. Then Rashard hauled in the touchdown pass to put the Browns back ahead. The first 5 possessions of the game ended in points, but Ronnie Harrison was in coverage on Jack Doyle on 3rd and 2 from the Indianapolis 33, forcing the game's first punt with just under 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Rigoberto Sanchez had a great punt, and Peoples-Jones could not change the field position very much as the Colts coverage team took him down at the Cleveland 18. Mayfield threw passes to Austin Hooper and Rashard Higgins for 3 and 10. Dearness Johnson was held to 1, but Baker found Kareem Hunt for a baker's dozen out to the Browns' 45. Then, after the 2-minute warning, it was time for a gadget play. Hunt pitched the ball to Odell Beckham, and the wide receiver went to Hooper for 18. Following an incompletion, which was intended for Harrison Bryant, Baker Mayfield tossed to Dearness Johnson to set up 3rd and 6. Al-Quadin Muhammad jumped across, which made it 3rd and 1, and Andy Janovich ran for 2, but from the 26, 3 consecutive incompletions meant Cody Parkey trotted out for a 36-yard field goal. That was true with 13 seconds left. Phillip Rivers decided to fall on the ball, and the half was over at 20-10. Indianapolis got the second half kickoff, and after getting a first down and getting Olivier Vernon to jump, the visiting team would face 3rd and 4 at the Colts 47. That's when Ronnie Harrison stepped in front of T.Y. Hilton and intercepted Rivers for a pick 6. The extra point made it 27-10, and things were looking good for the Browns. The kickoff coverage team did not execute, and Isaiah Rodgers took the ball 101 yards for an immediate response. So at 27-17, Cleveland wisely established a ground and pound attack as Hunt picked up a first down on 3 straight carries. The next 2 plays were a different story. Al-Quadin Muhammad got a sack fumble, but Baker Mayfield was able to preserve the possession. He would not on 2nd and 14 from the Browns' 38-yard line. Bobby Okekere intercepted the quarterback and took the ball 7 yards to the Cleveland 48. Jonathan Taylor ran for a first down on 3rd and 5, then got the next 3 totes, which also provided another set of downs. Malcolm Smith had multiple tackles on this series for Cleveland, and they would stiffen thanks to an offensive hold by Jack Doyle. Blankenship made from 37, which made it a 1-possession game, 27-20, with under 4 minutes left in the third. The Browns took more time off the clock on their next series, and David Njoku and Odell Beckham both made catches for first downs, but early in the fourth, they were forced to punt, and Jamie Gillen was able to force Nyheim Hines to fair catch at the 4. So the special teams play allowed Myles Garrett to pressure Phillip Rivers to throw the ball away from his own end zone to no one in particular. A flag came out, and Cleveland added 2 valuable points to the scoreboard on the safety. So the good news was the offense was back out after Donovan Peoples-Jones ran the ball out to the 40. Hunt saw the ball once, but 2 incompletions by Baker Mayfield twice stopped the clock, so the possession lasted just 1 minute, when the offense holding a lead is supposed to be continuing to use the clock properly. That being said, special teams forced another long field for Indianapolis, and though Rivers did complete the ball to T.Y. on 2nd and 6 to get the ball out to the 35, 2 plays later, Sheldrick Redwine picked off the Colts quarterback, who was looking in the direction of Mo Ali Cox. So once again, Cleveland had the ball with a chance to try to salt the game away from the Indianapolis 49. Kareem Hunt picked up advances of 6, 3, and 2 to move the chains, and then Dearness Johnson provided the former University of Toledo running back a breather, but could only get 1 on the next 2 plays. An Okereke offside penalty negated a sack of Mayfield by said player, and it was 3rd and 3. Unfortunately, like with the Cincinnati game in Week 2, Baker picked an inopportune time to allow the opposition life, as Anthony Walker intercepted and took the ball to the Colts 30. The Browns were at the 31 and would have had it at the time and would have had a chance for at least 3 points. So with 7:05 left in regulation, Rivers and Hilton helped get the road team into Cleveland territory at the 40. Trey Burton also factored into this drive. Marcus Johnson also converted a 3rd down, but the Browns stood tall again as Kevin Johnson and Myles Garrett helped force a field goal from 25. Blankenship made another one to cut the lead to 29-23 with less than 3 minutes left. Peoples-Jones then took the ensuing kickoff out to the 32 to begin the home team's most important series. Hunt continued to tire out the defense for a 10-yard advance, and that forced Indianapolis to stop the clock. And Kareem was held to 1 on the next play, which meant the Colts were down to 1 remaining after stopping it again. Mayfield threw incomplete to Hooper, but on 3rd and 9 with under 2.5 minutes remaining, Johnson found a lot of space for 28 yards, and most importantly, he stayed in bounds to bleed the clock to the 2-minute warning. From the Indianapolis 29, Johnson carried the ball 3 straight times while in the process forcing the Colts to call their last timeout. So with 25 seconds left, Cody Parkey with his swing of the leg made it from 46 to put the game out of reach, 32-23, and that would be the final score in Northeast Ohio. So the big matchup in Week 6 in regards to the AFC North features the 4-1 Browns and the 4-0 Steelers. We also have other action, including the 3-1 Cincinnati Bengals, who are in Indianapolis, and the Colts are 3-2. The Baltimore Ravens at 4-1 are also on the road against the 3-1 Eagles of Philadelphia. So that's what's on tap this week. And you can follow the North Texas Browns backers on Facebook by typing in North Texas Browns backers in the search box. Videos and previous entries can be found by typing in Michael Balesta, Roman numeral 2, on YouTube. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at MJBalesta2, as in the number 2. And then the website of http://www.mjbalesta2.wordpress.com. That has the text form of this blog. Now, again, those aforementioned matchups are all scheduled to take place at noon, but again, check the NFL app if there are any schedule changes in this current pandemic situation that we're in. So please feel free to consult that resource to stay up to date. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and may God bless you. Take care.